Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Bob Shumway, your friendly neighborhood commentator, bringing you the call-by-call playback announcements of live pro wrestling action here at the ASWA. And we're going to kick it to ringside with Cody White.
Third contest, scheduled for one fall. Your official for this contest, referee
ASWA official Mako Kalin definitely is not liked by the fans of the ASWA. Many of them think he does not call the matches down the middle, or just maybe he needs glasses. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen, but he is not liked in the ASWA.
Representing the status symbols, he is worth his weight in pure gold. Hailing from high atop status towers, dashing DALTON KINGSLEY.
Ladies and gentlemen, DALTON KINGSLEY is a financial backer to the status symbols. He is now making his way to the ring with his entourage and their fearless leader, Random Pain. The official Mako Kalin seems to be having some choice words with the ring announcer for some reason. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the status symbols are a very dangerous troop here in the ASWA. They have nearly ended the careers of quite a few wrestlers over the last few decades. Random Pain has always been the central point of the status symbols, and he has had many members over the years. One thing is constant: Random Pain. In the ring, you have Random Pain disrobing DALTON KINGSLEY and their big muscle, Asylum. Then you have Axel Fury and the Bouncer. Random Pain definitely has quite the entourage of combatants in his stable. Now back to ringside with Cody White.
His opponent, weighing in tonight at 225 pounds, hailing from nowhere, Ohio, Ethan Wright!
And now making his way to the ring, as Cody White mentioned, Ethan Wright. Now, Ethan Wright used to be Random Pain's right-hand man and part of the status symbols. He proudly held the Universal Championship for the status symbol stable, but when he lost the title back to Robbie Collins, Random Pain appeared to have been very disappointed with him, and to teach him a lesson, he ordered the rest of the status symbols to beat down Ethan Wright. As you can see, Ethan Wright is not intimidated at all by all of the status symbols out there, as he may attempt to face only one of them. But when it comes to the status symbols, when you see one, all the other ones are nearby somewhere. DALTON KINGSLEY may have all the money in the world. That will not save him from the fury of Ethan Wright. Here shortly. Random Payne, I just got a message that Random Payne will be joining me for commentary as soon as he comes from ringside. Right now, looks like the referee, Mako Kalin, is actually forcing the rest of the status symbols to leave the ring. The confidence of Ethan Wright is outstanding when he faces the adversity of the status symbols. And I see Random Payne leaving ringside right now. He should be here shortly. And now the referee, Mako Kalin, is making sure both competitors are ready. Well, Random Payne has just joined me, ladies and gentlemen. Hello once again, Mr. Payne.
Bob, pleasure's all yours again. Thank you for having me out here so I can watch my guy out here doing what he is always doing, taking care of business.
I won't argue with that, Random Payne. Dalton Kingsley is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
It is Kingsley. You make sure you get that right.
Well, he is very kingly as well with the wealth that he holds.
Yes, he is. His weight in gold. And there's Ethan Wright.
Now, he was a former ally of yours, and many people would like to know why you did what you did to Ethan Wright.
Sometimes it's called educating, tough love. You gotta show these guys.
Well, there is definitely no love lost between you all now. And Ethan Wright with a go behind, and he just showed his technical prowess against Dalton Kingsley.
He just smacked him in the back of the head, and I'm telling you right now, that should be illegal.
But he was defending Tommy Chill's tactics in a match you called with me not long ago.
And you know what? Tommy Chill had a good, clean match. I was very proud of him.
Ethan Wright attempted to tie up, and Dalton Kingsley cut him off with a kick to the midsection. Is that one of your little tutelages there, Random Payne?
It's called training. Training. That's not any kind of cheating or anything. It's showing you technique.
Even a monkey can kick a football, Random Payne.
I know. Dalton Kingsley just did it.
Neither man's succumbing to these shoulder tackles. Oh, Ethan Wright used his technical ability again with a drop toe hold on Dalton Kingsley.
And you know what? I taught Ethan Wright that move. I taught him that move. Now he's using it against his own ex-partners.
So you expect all of us to believe that you taught Ethan everything he knows?
I brought him into this business and I can take him out. Look at...
It looked like he kneed Dalton Kingsley right on the head.
And you called us, say our tactics are not right.
Oh, the headlock takeover by Ethan Wright. And he also is very smart by trapping the arm in a leg scissors.
That is almost to the point of a jiu-jitsu move that should be illegal in that ring.
That is an old school wrestling maneuver, Random Payne. You may stake claim that you have guided Ethan Wright, but some background on Ethan Wright is he actually was trained by wrestling legend Harley Race.
Who's that?
I'm going to have you write an essay on the history of Harley Race, Random Payne.
And you've just seen that Dalton is slowing things down now. Ethan Wright is a very fast worker.
He grabbed the tights of Ethan Wright, forcing him face first into that hard turnbuckle.
I seen Ethan Wright trip.
But I will give credit to Dalton Kingsley. He was very smart to slow the tempo of the match to his pace. Now Dalton Kingsley showing dominance over Ethan Wright and blatantly choking him in the corner. Mako Kalin.
He was checking his airway to make sure he wasn't... Now that's right. Look at that. Those are...
Ethan tried to get the advantage over Dalton Kingsley, but the sheer strength of Dalton Kingsley enabled him to cut off Ethan Wright, and now he is back in the corner once again. And a reversal from an Irish whip to the corner by Ethan Wright, and a big corner clothesline, followed by a snapmare. And a
that was straight to his head.
Drop kick.
That was straight to Dalton's head. He could have broke his
Now
neck.
your man Dalton Kingsley appears to have rolled out of the ring. Is that a tactic to regain his composure, his wind, or what is that?
What does it look like to you?
It looks like that hurt.
Really?
Smashing forearm to the apron.
Why isn't that Mako Taylor moving Ethan
Well,
Wright
he's
away?
counting him out. He's out of the ring, so Mako Kalin is making the 10 count.
What about this? What about this?
And a flying suicide dive by Ethan Wright onto the floor on Dalton Kingsley.
That was an illegal move.
Explain the illegalities of that move, Random Payne.
It happened to my guy. It's illegal.
So that's your logic of business, I understand.
It works.
Ethan Wright now has and a thumb to the eye.
That was not a thumb to the eye. That was kind of like an open hand punch to the face.
You and me are seeing two different matches, Random Payne.
Now let me look. Dalton Kingsley's even letting Ethan Wright get his picture taken with the cameraman.
I do not believe that was a Vogue moment, Random Payne. He was choking him over the ropes.
We're not seeing the same match right now, Bob.
And the eye rake over the rope. Why is Mako? Did you pay off the referee?
How can you see that from this far away? I can't even see that. I cannot see that at all.
Even Mr. Magoo could have seen that from here.
Well, Ethan Wright's not doing much of anything right now. Look at Dalton Kingsley giving him a break, trying to let him catch his breath. That's what he's doing right there.
Now Dalton Kingsley thrusting the throat over the ropes as he jumped to the floor below. This is where Dalton Kingsley is most dangerous. When he has an opponent down, he will just smother him with a barrage of move after move, hits after hits, and blows after blows.
Well, that's how I've trained my guys. You look at that.
Humongous leg drop on the apron into the throat of Ethan Wright.
Like I said, like a tiger, son, you got to get on him and stay on him. Take him out.
The battle has now resumed outside of the ring. Dalton Kingsley just rammed Ethan Wright into the ring post. I've seen many wrestlers split open to the bone by hitting that cold rolled steel.
So you see what Dalton did there? He just broke the count. He just broke the count. Now he's worried about Ethan. He's helping him back into the ring. That's a class.
What a nice guy he is, I suppose.
That is a gentleman.
Ethan Wright seems to be trying out of desperation to get back on top. But with to no avail, Dalton Kingsley remains in control of this match.
That is a powerful man, Dalton Kingsley is.
Looks like Dalton Kingsley is now setting Ethan up. And a big splash into the corner by Dalton Kingsley.
You would think that Ethan Wright, being a partner of ours for so long, would know you should never trust.
Dalton Kingsley gave Ethan a little taste of his own medicine in that seated position. The crowd is rallying behind Ethan Wright to try to give him some inspiration.
They need to be quiet. It's what they need to be.
Those elbows look very painful to the sternum. It appears to be the sternum of Ethan Wright. That could crack the man's sternum, Random Payne.
That's a part of the business.
If you crack this, you could actually break the xiphoid process at the end of the sternum off, and it could puncture a lung. This man may have a family, for God's sake.
Ain't my family. Who cares? There you go. There you go.
And there's a rear chin lock by Dalton Kingsley to wear down Ethan Wright even further. As long as it's not a chokehold, even a derriere of Mako Kalin should be able to tell if that's a chokehold.
Mako Kalin's calling it right down the road. I got to give him some credit today. He's doing a good job.
Ethan giving some shots to the midsection, and some forearms in the jaw, into the head. Ethan Wright may be making his big comeback now. Oh, and Dalton Kingsley stopped his momentum with a knee, the point of his knee to the midsection.
That was a beautiful move on Dalton's part. I'll give him credit. Dalton is really a technical wrestler.
Irish whip by Dalton Kingsley and Ethan Wright. And another pointed knee into the midsection of Ethan Wright, forcing him to tumble over to the mat below.
Now, Bob, you keep saying it's the point of the knee. I say it's the quadricep, and he's just falling over it.
Well, again, you can see what you want to see. I am seeing the match in front of me.
You're not seeing the technique is what you're not seeing.
Now, that kind of pin will get you nowhere in the ring, Random Pain. You should have taught your pupil, your protege, if you will, the finer arts of the pin.
He's setting him up. This is all he was doing.
Dalton Kingsley sitting on the top rope. It looks like he's sizing up Ethan Wright. And he shoots off the rope in a massive leg drop from the second rope.
Now you see what he did there.
Wow, that was a half away from a 3 count.
I tell you right now, the referee needs to be a little faster on this because I'm not real sure he knows how to get past 2.
Well, that's left to be seen, Random Pain.
That was a nice forearm right in the back.
Front face lock by Dalton Kingsley. Ethan's fighting back, and he's a...
Those are closed fists. Those are closed fists. Why isn't the referee doing something about those closed fists?
Eye for an eye, Random Pain. Eye for an eye.
Well, it's about to be a tooth for a
big
tooth.
Clothesline by Ethan Wright. A big back smashing elbow knocks Dalton to the mat below with a crash. Ethan off the rope. A high knee lift to the face of Dalton Kingsley. He looks stunned, Random Pain.
Dalton's got this. Come on, Dalton. You got this. I know you do.
Ethan Wright.
He's just taking a breather.
Into the reserve. And a drop kick. A running drop kick.
That was a very illegal move. Very illegal. The ref should have done something about that.
It was as if the essence of Mills Mascaris has inhabited the body of Ethan Wright with the beautiful styling drop kick that he gave Dalton Kingsley, and that nearly got him the pinfall.
Nearly. I told him long ago that doesn't always work. Ethan Wright needs to learn where his place is.
Ethan Wright's attempting, he attempted his finish. Dalton Kingsley, oh my, what a maneuver.
Beautiful move.
This could be it. 2, oh, that was look how close the referee's hand was to the mat in that pin attempt.
That was a 3 count. I don't care what you say. That was a 3 count. I'm going to have words with Mr. Mako Kalin after this match. I'm not worried, though. Dalton's got this.
Dalton is obviously frustrated, but he is definitely digging in deep.
He should be frustrated.
Status symbols.
He should be frustrated.
Push off by Ethan. And a spine buster. That by Ethan Wright.
Come on, Dalton. There you go. Not worried. Dalton's got this.
Now Ethan Wright appears to be a little flustered.
He should be. He's doing this prematurely. I know he does a lot of things prematurely. And I'm sure that this is not the first time he's done something premature.
Ethan Wright definitely in control at this moment.
Well, I've talked to some of his exes.
As long as there's none from Texas, then everything's just fine, Random Pain. Ethan Wright sizing up Dalton Kingsley. Now Ethan has Dalton in a front face, like attempted his finishing DDT again, but he missed. And now it looked like there was a low blow. There's a handful of trunks.
There it is. I've got to go. I got to go to the ring.
Okay, Random Pain, thank you for joining me. Random Pain is now making his way, heading back to ringside to congratulate his colleague Dalton Kingsley in what I feel is a very cheap way to win a match. Right now, all the status symbols in attendance tonight are now in ringside, and now Brandon Payne has ordered them to lay boots to Ethan Wright. That is not fair at all, ladies and gentlemen. It seems as if Brandon Payne is adding insult to injury. He's sitting the chair over the throat of Ethan Wright. Now this is uncalled for, ladies and gentlemen. There is absolutely no reason for any of them to be doing this. No reason at all. Dalton has won the match. This is just insult to injury. It looks like Asylum is about to... Oh, there's Izzy Lambert and Redneck Kid Robbie Collins. They came out with still folding chairs. They came out to protect Ethan Wright from this beatdown by the status symbols. That is mighty righteous of the ASWA Heavyweight Champion and the Universal Champion to come out and assist Ethan Wright. And as many of you fans know, Ethan Wright and Robbie Collins, even though they were once bitter enemies, they have become great friends as of late. They have looked out for each other and watched out for the attacks of the status symbols. That is a good sign that Ethan Wright is back to his feet. That's a gesture that he will be back to fight again. The status symbols are now leaving ringside, but not without giving some last words to the trio in the ring. Looks like all three men are now itching for a fight. Perhaps we will see a big brawl in the future events in the ASWA. Brandon Payne just sat back down with me here. You want to explain yourself, Brandon Payne, and what was the purpose of that?
It's called teaching him a lesson. That's what it was. He had to go around his waist at one point in time, and then he started getting soft. So I was just trying to give him some of that tough love.
Well, that is your opinion, Brandon Payne. Your man Dalton Kingsley already won the match, and that was just rubbing sand and salt into the wound.
Well, I can tell you right now, Robbie Collins and Izzy Lambert, your days are coming.
Well, you heard it from Brandon Payne, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob Shumway, and we will see you next time.